Right now at noon on your Thursday, take a look at this. Roads washed away in Jennings County, Indiana after heavy rainfall over the past 48 hours. Neighborhoods experiencing severe floods, washed out sections of roadway and downed trees. It led to a number of water rescues throughout the county, and as a result, there is a travel advisory in Jennings County. The sheriff telling everyone to avoid unnecessary travel and remain patient as crews work to repair those damaged roadways. Thanks for joining us here at noon. I'm Brooke Hash, joined by meteorologist Matthew Willoughby, talking about that rain. Not yet subsided.
No, yeah, we're still seeing some rain roll through for you this afternoon, but thankfully no thunderstorms, just really some general rain showers that continue to roll through.
Okay, and then tomorrow and the weekend?
Yeah, tomorrow will actually be rather dry, but Saturday does look to see more rain showers actually. So yeah, we'll see more heavier showers and a few storms out there for you. But yeah, we're still seeing that rain for you really across the area, some widespread rain just south of the Ohio River for this afternoon. So just travel with caution and just be aware possibly any flood spots as we go towards today for you. So overall, we're still keeping that weather impact alert day for that widespread heavy rain out there. Give you a look at our max HD radar. We're still seeing a lot of that rain out there for you along Litchfield, and that flood watch is in effect until 1 p.m. today. So we'll keep that likely for you as we go towards this afternoon. Expected to expire right at 1 p.m. for places into southern Indiana. Overall, give you a look at visibility. We saw some pretty low visibility throughout the area this morning, but Bardstown still at 5 miles of visibility, Springfield at 5, and right here in Louisville at 10 at least miles of visibility. So as you give you a look at our U of L health camera from Scottsburg, did see quite a bit of rain on this camera this morning, but that has cleared out just with some cloudy conditions. As that rain starts to dive a little bit further south throughout the metro, we're at 60 degrees at the airport, at Bowman Field at 60 degrees as well, Fern Creek at 58 degrees, and Sellersburg at 59 degrees. Really widen the picture out and show you some warmer conditions as that southerly breeze really starts to roll in. As temperatures will be into the lower 60s in Munfordville and into Campbellsville for this afternoon. The hourly planner going to bring us into the upper 60s for today, so slightly cooler of a day out there, but we'll start to see those rain showers come to an end likely as we go towards 5 p.m. with another batch of showers possibly by tonight. But we do have some warm conditions that possibly could include a record high for tomorrow. I'll be timing that out in just a few minutes. Back over to you, Brooke.
Matthew, thank you. Police say there's no threat to the public after 2 men died in a shooting this morning in Greenville, Indiana. The Floyd County Sheriff's Office said the men were found in a home off Georgetown Greenville Road, just north of Bradford, around 5:45 a.m. The Sheriff's Office said it did take a man into custody and believes all parties are now accounted for. New images showing the destruction across the Middle East as the U.S. and Israel's joint operation against Iran widens throughout the region. Iran's retaliatory strikes have so far hit 12 countries, though President Trump and his administration confident the U.S. has the upper hand. ABC's Christiane Cordero has the latest from Washington.
Today, the surge of U.S. forces across the Middle East has led to a scramble for the thousands of American tourists trying to get out. For the first time since Saturday's initial strikes in Iran, the State Department sending a chartered flight from the Middle East to the U.S., as commercial flights have been hard to secure.
Honestly, at this point, I'm really starting to lose hope that we'll be home soon.
In Washington, Trump administration officials vow to strike deeper into Iran. Video circulating online shows smoke rising from a sports stadium. Iran's government says it was hit by a U.S.-Israeli airstrike. As well as on land, the U.S. has also targeted Iran's Navy vessels offshore. So far, the Pentagon says it has destroyed at least 20 Iranian Navy vessels, including this warship sunk by a torpedo, killing all but 32 of the 180 sailors on board.
For 47 years, we were pushed around, and we shouldn't have been. And I think I can say, and you see it as well as I do, you see the tremendous progress that's being made.
Iran's foreign minister today called the destruction of that ship an atrocity at sea, posting online, quote, "Mark my words, the U.S. will come to bitterly regret precedent it has set."
They initiated this war, the same they did in June. So Iranians have no other choice other than continuing to resist, to defend their territory.
And today, 5 days after the strike that killed Iran's supreme leader, a member of Iran's government told an Iranian news agency it is in the final stages of selecting its next leader. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Washington.
Back here at home in Kentucky, a 2023 study found there were more than 230,000 veterans living in the state. And experts say those veterans and their families may need more support during this Iran conflict. A new program extension from the University of Kentucky is helping military families find the resources they may not know about. Nicole Huff said the specific needs differ by county.
Our agents who live near Fort Campbell, who work in Christian County, they will visit the base, so they'll have 4-H clubs on base, or we'll do programming on base.
Now, the extension shows resources available in all 120 counties. If you are a military family needing help, that information can be found on UK's website. Taking a live look at the stock market today, stocks tumbled again as oil prices surged, stoking some fears that the global economy could feel those shockwaves of this Iran conflict. The Dow dropped more than 400 points, while the S&P 500 and NASDAQ also slipped. Oil prices climbed sharply, Brent crude hitting around $84 a barrel, U.S. crude above $77. The closure of the Strait of Hormuz has trapped thousands of ships, forcing Gulf producers to cut output and leave Asian refineries scrambling for alternatives. Analysts say the key will be whether tankers can safely move through that strait again, unlocking almost a fifth of the world's daily oil supplies. Louisville residents will get a progress report on the city's new public safety infrastructure legislation today. We'll also learn where renovations stand on the Ashanti House and that massive I-65 project that's set to shut down the interstate this summer. That stretch of I-65 between the Watterson and Muhammad Ali Boulevard will close in June and will be that way for the next couple months. Crews will begin work on fixing the bridges and putting down new pavement. At least 9 bridges and overpasses in Louisville will be replaced or rehabilitated. Several underpasses around the old Louisville neighborhood have already closed ahead of the project. Today, you can pay your respects to Rondale Moore. He's the former NFL star receiver and Trinity High School graduate who police say took his own life last month. The visitation will be held at Northside Christian Church in New Albany until 6 tonight. His funeral is scheduled for tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. If you or anyone you know is struggling with thoughts of self-harm or suicide, please call that number on your screen. Someone is always there to talk. That number is 988.